Shalom, 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 everyone. Of course, this is the My Take world. You know, we got a lot of things going on in My Take with Rosh Ya'acob and Abraham. Welcome to another show. And on this show, we deal with different information based off a Torah perspective and try to give you some understanding based off how our mindset should look at things, right? So I try to focus on all those things for you guys. So now we're going to get into this. We'll look at our first clip. Now this clip that we're about to watch is coming straight from the news and is dealing with the press conference, because that's what we want to focus on today, the press conference.
And to make sure we're in the best financial position possible. As a stay-at-home mom, I'm made it my life's mission to ensure our children are loved, nurtured, and supported every step of the way. In wake of this
right there is the guy in the bow tie, the husband.
Tragic incident.
Somebody.
Yeah, the guy in the bow tie is the husband. They are together. She's not, as the people on your panel said, Anton, a single black woman and doing single black woman stuff and blah, blah, blah. Remember on your panel, they jumped to conclusions, said it was a single black woman and the father ain't there, the father ain't around. Remember that? Remember they said that on your panel, right? They was wrong. Did they come back and say, Dad, we was wrong about that? I can guarantee the answer is no. They did not. Just went on saying, well, let's say some other stuff then. But let's keep going.
Our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about.
Now, this is what the press conference is supposed to be about. That little part that they addressed, if he would have stayed there, it would have been even more of a spectacle then, because as she was saying it, the camera would have spewed to him, standing there just looking with his shades on. And then it went back to her, trying to explain what's going on. Then it went back to him. That would give them this compare and contrast thing. And then people could type, how dare she cry when his son is the one that died? He's a brave man to be able to stand there in the face of these people, right? All that's the kind of stuff that would have went on. But they got him out of there. So now you can see and hear what the press conference was really about, which is what we're saying right now.
The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming.
And that's why I agree with that part of the statement. And this is just me being objective.
Thank you, Anton. Thank you. Because brother, he's making me look a little sideways. He's making me look a little sideways. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being able to at least be able to say that. All right, keep going. Let me hear what you want to say. Maybe I'm thanking you too soon. Let me hear.
I agree that we have to. I hate when people go off lies. They was doing that on Monday.
Thank you. Let's give it up for Anton taking some kind of accountability. Thank you, Anton. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you. All right, keep going. Keep going.
On the panel, and I'm like, wait a minute. How do y'all know this? How do you know this is true? How do you know that's true? Or whatever, so on and so forth. And when people start to insinuate other things that they have no clue about, that then becomes the problematic part, because then we're convicting in a court of public opinion, and it makes it almost impossible for you to actually get a trial where you can pull out all of the facts. And I don't mind people having commentary and giving insight information based off of whatever it is that they.
Man, I didn't see. I'm glad I didn't do the show going back over, because now I see Anton got on this panel and said, wait a minute, guys. How y'all know this stuff? How y'all know this stuff? Right? I'm going off the panel where they was jumping. Oh, he ain't have a father. He was this. He was that. He killed a grandmother. I said, oh my goodness, what's going on here? She the biggest bully. I'm like, what is this guy talking about, right? But Anton said he got on his panel. Big up to him for doing it. That's what I'm talking about. Taking accountability. That's what I'm talking about.
They actually know. But it's a difference to insinuate stuff.
Yes.
And it's so much fake news and people are doctoring pictures in order to get clout and stuff. And I don't like the clout chasing part of it. I don't like when people create, I done seen so many fake screenshots of this is that. And it's like, nah, let's just comment based off of the facts and the things that we know for sure, instead of creating a false narrative based off of fake Instagram pictures and stuff like that. I don't like that part. But let's continue to hear what she got to say.
The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff.
Yeah, people need to stop threatening people.
Our address
Facts.
and my husband's
Boy, thank you, Anton, man. Boy, bringing my faith back with you, brother. And for a minute, I was like, what is Anton doing right now? Go ahead, brother.
previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats.
Hold on. Is that the husband? Because if that's the husband, and then he do this right here, right after she say when his mental health is deteriorating. Oh my God. Come on, fam. This is crazy. You know that communication is 90% body language, right? I just want y'all to know that. Let me see that again.
Day by day. We have endured death threats.
See? Don't make Anton, don't do it. Don't make me feel like. All right, I'm gonna give you a pass on that. I'm gonna let you get your little giggle on.
Jesus Christ.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her.
Now, Anton, I guess feel like that was like some acting right there. But if you look at that brother's face, he's angry, which is probably why they didn't let him say nothing. Because when black men, and let's get to this, because we all know this. I don't care where we at, right? When black men get angry, they get a little loud, everybody gets scared. Oh, calm down, guy. Calm down, right? Black men are not supposed to be able to get angry in public. You got to control your anger. You got to hold it in. You can't be emotional with your anger, right? So I'm taking it as he really wants to say something, but he can't. And that's probably was because of how she read it. That probably was what he wrote, because they wrote what they wanted to say to make sure they don't forget what they wanted to say. That's probably what he wrote. But he couldn't say it because he'd been filled with so much emotion and anger that they would automatically say, well, look how the dad is. He angry. Of course Karmelo's angry. The daddy's angry, right? You know what they do. So he couldn't say nothing. But in his mind, he thinking, dang, he's sitting there thinking about it. Now you taking it, but you missed what she said because she misspoke. She was reading the part what he was supposed to say. She said, my mental health, and then she said, my husband's mental health.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day.
Because that's probably was the part where he was supposed to talk. But he probably told the guy, like, I ain't gonna be able to hold it in. I ain't gonna be able to hold it in, dude. They lying on my family. They lying on my child. I ain't gonna be able to hold it in, dude. And they probably would say, well, just let your wife read what you would say. She can read it for you. And you just stand there and support her in what she doing. So that's what we see happening. So I see how Anton was trying to take it where he felt like, oh, is this, that, ever. But what I got out of that, that's just my take. That's just my take, right? But what I got out of that is he was emotional. And we know how it is when you see black men emotional. We know how it is when you see black women get angry and emotional. She a B, she this, she that. So when black men get emotional, they don't say what they say when a white man get emotional. He's assertive. He carried himself. He had his bravado. He was this, that. They don't say that. They be like, oh my goodness, he's angry. He's hard to deal with. He's difficult. They say all those kind of crazy stuff, right? And they know that the media is waiting for anything to pounce on. Anything to pounce on that's negative. So I can't get up here and say what I want to say if it's going to hurt my son's case. I just need to be there showing that a man is there. Because the other narrative was he don't have no father. That's why I believe he did that. But I'm going to go back to Anton. I know what he was trying to say, but that's what I got out of that. But I'm going to let him finish.
And let me be clear. The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser.
They didn't receive nothing, but not according to Fox News and other stuff. And this person that's real big on Twitter, they received money, bought cars and houses and got all kind of luxury stuff. They did all kind of stuff with the money that they never got. They never got the money. But yet, they supposed to did all this stuff with this money. Ain't that crazy? They never got the money. Never got it. Let me rewind that to you again. I just want y'all to hear that again. They never got the money. Watch this. And I must have turned off the closed captions on this one. Watch this.
And let me be clear. The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly.
All right, so they didn't receive any of the funds. Fox News, all you other conservative places, the lady on Twitter that swears she know everything and don't know jack, they didn't receive any money. And the founder of the organization has said so. And guess who looked at it and found out that he said it? TMZ. So you run around spreading all this stuff, saying this happened and that happened, and you are lying. You are lying. You are liars. The end. What the hell is going on here?
In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial.
Because when they wanted black people to get involved in all this uproar that was going on, black people was ignoring them. They want to do something to get black people hype, So they trying to build this case up to be that. Because they feel like, okay, now we got you blacks. We know how you work. You guys aren't going to let this go, right? Because when they said, oh, Trump getting rid of Black History Month, what the black people said? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? They was dancing, jamming. They wasn't paying them no attention. Oh, Trump getting rid of the Smithsonian, the black exhibits, or he changing up the black exhibits in the Smithsonian for the Black Museum. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Right? Oh, Trump, getting rid of DEI. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Oh, we gonna have this protesters. We mad about Trump and all the stuff that he doing. It's called hands up. We need you black guys out there with us too. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? So black people wasn't getting bothered by anything. All the stuff they put out there to get black people angry and upset. Black people, oh, this was one of the biggest ones. Oh, we're bringing back segregation. We know this is going to get you guys. Black people said, we don't want to be around y'all anyway. Where them fans at? Where them fans? That's what they did, right? That's what they did. So now they got the perfect case. Boom. It was handed to them on their lap. They probably said, thank you for handing this to us on our lap, right? The case was just going under the radar. Nobody was thinking anything about it. It was just going to be a regular case. It was going to go on. They said, wait a minute. Why aren't y'all covering us like y'all cover the other cases? Because it's a black guy that did something somebody white? So they start getting on the media, saying the media not covering this like they cover other cases. So they start jumping out trying to cover it. They made a big jump about it. So when I see Anton and others say, why black people making this racial? Black people didn't stop making this racial. Conservative and Republican news made this racial. Black people were saying, where them fans at? That's what black people was doing. They was not thinking about this. They bought it to them and said, here you go, guys. What do you guys think about this? And we're going to keep saying all kind of stuff about them. So black people say, okay, well, fine. We just going to help raise money for its defense. Oh, now we're going to put you all on blast for that. Look at her raising money for its defense. How dare you guys?
The folks are upset. Let me show you on the screen why the folks are upset.
Why the folks upset,
The folks
brother?
are upset by this on Give, Send, Go. Now, Karmelo Anthony, as of right now, has raised $406,000 for his defense. The folks are very, very upset by this.
And now, before we get into everything, I want to just let you see our commercial from our sponsor, The Art of Clothing. So check it out. Get with him. He got all his information is down below. He got his webpage set up where you can order directly from his webpage. All the prices are great. And the reason why I'm trying to get us supported is because these guys are supporting Torah knowledge. They're making sure the word gets spread to others, right? So help them so we can just all keep helping each other so this Torah knowledge can grow and it can get spread out there. Next thing I want to say is I got this product right here from Simply Gorgeous Glow. This is the product we highlighting for the day from Simply Gorgeous Glow. It is the Beard Shampoo Bar. The Beard Shampoo Bar. And in it, they got shea butter, aloe vera, tea tree, jojoba oil, rosemary, and peppermint. Got all that stuff in this bar, right? All those are the ingredients. I was reading the ingredients off the side. All natural, no chemicals. It's going to make your bed feel nice and good. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to appreciate it. So if you're into grooming your beard and you really are into making sure your beard is nice and clean and groomed at all times, I would say you can use the soap whenever you jumping in that shower to take that shower. Just go as you wash your face, just rub that joint on your beard and let it lather up. It's going to smell good. Even make your face smell good. Like you smell good, like you got natural oils or cologne on. And the scent will get you, I'm telling you. So brothers, you want to feel fresh, check it out. Also, she got stuff for the ladies. So it's not just for the brothers. I got all her information in the description below. So you can check on her, Sister Linda, Simply Gorgeous Glow, right there in the description. Now, I want y'all to see this, right? I want y'all to see this. He raised a bunch of money. They upset. Look at this. He raised $406,914. The goal is $500,000. And it's done so that they can support his legal fees. So a lot of people gave, a lot of people shared, so forth and so on, right? And the people mad about this. But watch this. Watch what our brother tell us. Go ahead, brother Scott. Break it down.
Because they're saying that this isn't right. Black people, they supported this murderer. Oh, look how sick black people are. Well, let me show you something. This is Daniel Penny.
Look at Daniel Penny. Look how much money Daniel Penny got. $3,375,456. And he's still getting money. That's Daniel Penny. You know, the guy who went behind a homeless guy and held him out, supposedly protecting people. The homeless guy never touched anybody, never did anything to anybody, but just verbally said it out his mouth. So he could kill somebody for verbally saying it out of their mouth. But somebody putting your hands on you, you gotta fight by the rules. Even after you tell a person, don't put your hands on me. Come on, stop playing with me.
Daniel Penny on the same platform.
On the same platform.
Is still receiving money.
Break it down.
He's been, after he got off of the crime, he's still receiving money.
Still receiving money.
I want y'all to see this.
Look at all this money he
As
receiving.
recent as 2 days ago, he received $10. Now, the largest donations that Daniel Penny has received, Tim Pool, which is a podcaster, he sent him, what he sent him $20,000? Vic Ramaswamy sent him $10,000. All these people was giving, and you remember what Daniel Penny did? He came from behind like a coward and choked the life out of Jordan Neely.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But these folks were saying, oh, well, he was saving people. He was doing this. He was doing that.
He was saving people. Get out of here.
That's why we need to give this guy
exactly
$3.3 million. But if Karmelo Anthony receives any dime, all you black people, y'all are just evil.
But folks, we all know that Karmelo Anthony's family has raised over $400,000 after their son killed the football player and track star Austin Metcalf in Frisco.
Now, I didn't know he was a track star, but okay. I heard he was a football player, but I didn't know he was a track star. But anyway, he's raising that money for his defense. You gotta have money for lawyers. Lawyers aren't free unless you get a public defender. He's not gonna get a public defender because he's fighting this. So he gotta raise money for the lawyers to be able to defend him. Kyle Rittenhouse raised millions. Daniel Penny raised millions. He trying to raise $500,000. Just 500,000. And y'all mad about that, where these guys was clearly guilty. Like you saying he was clearly guilty. They was clearly guilty. And guess what? They still was allowed to raise money. And even though people said this, that, and other about them raising money, brothers like yourself and others was probably quiet like a mouse.
And they told the judge they could not use that money to bail him out on a $1 million bond.
Where you get that from? They didn't tell the judge anything because they didn't even have the money. That money is for their legal representation, not to get him out. That's part of the process, but that's not even what their money for. And they had to pay a bail bond to get him out. What are you talking about? See how people come up with rumors and lies? None of that happened. That's what she's on there crying about. Stuff that you saying. Stuff that you gonna say right here that conservative media as yourself is saying. That's what you writing off. And the whole time you was wrong. And I guarantee you ain't making no video saying I was wrong. I guarantee you ain't made no video saying you was wrong. If anybody see the video with him saying he was wrong and you want to prove me wrong that he did say he was wrong, post it in the comments below. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because I guarantee he did not do that. But he on here now with 323,000 people that look towards him. He's on here now saying this.
Now, they only have to put down 10%. So essentially, guys, Karmelo Anthony got out of jail for just $25,000.
Okay.
Yes, some woke judge decided, you know what? Let's let this young man out.
Then you had that wrong. The judge not woke. Because y'all like to say woke. Y'all use woke in the wrong way. That ain't even what woke mean. But y'all say some woke judge. She's a Republican. She's conservative just like you. She followed the rule of the law, which I can give her credit to. She didn't decide on party lines. Well, I'm a conservative. I believe he should just be locked away. She didn't do that. She said, he don't fit the criteria for somebody to have $1 million bail. He's not rich enough. He's not a flight risk. He's a pillar in the community. This is first time getting in trouble. I'm not going to have no $1 million bail on him for this. She done seen cases where it's black on black crime and ain't nobody getting no $1 million bail. So why when it's black on white crime, it got to be $1 million bail? She gave the bail amount that it normally would be, $250,000. Just like Judge Joe Brown said. Look back at my other video. Just like what he said. So why is this such a problem to you conservatives that then you want to slander her and say she woke? This woke judge. People like you is sending death threats to her, crazy to her. Tell me what she supposedly did. Get out of here.
He's facing capital murder.
Okay.
And it's not looking good for him whatsoever.
All right.
Not at all. But folks, we got some information now, guys. I didn't know this until like minutes.
I didn't know this till like minutes ago. So in other words, you ain't researched nothing. You heard somebody say it. You said, oh, this person said it. Oh, it must be true. And the whole time, that person was lying. But you co-signing it without investigating it for yourself, without looking at it, you co-signing it. So let's say you're co-signing these lies that had our sister crying.
It's go really. Folks, his family now, in my opinion anyway, has a BLM type of scheme. Now, of course, you guys know during 2020, BLM raised all this money, right? Something like millions and millions of dollars. Said, oh, we're going to help the black community. Not a red cent went to the black community.
Now, they not saying they're going to help the black community. It clearly states on that thing that money is for his legal representation. So what does this story about BLM, who you guys gave money to? BLM was a slogan. Y'all let somebody incorporate a slogan and y'all just start giving money to it. That was a slogan. It was a slogan started by grassroots where people were saying, Black lives matter. Our lives matter, right? That's what they were saying. That was the slogan. Somebody said, ooh, that got a ring to it. Black lives matter. I'm going to incorporate it. I'm going to say donate to us. When I first heard people say, we donating to Black Lives Matter, I said, y'all donating to who? What's a Black Lives? How you donating to Black Lives Matter is a slogan. How you donating to Black Lives Matter? But y'all went for the okie doke. Just like when people set up some GoFundMe pages and a family name and a family ain't had nothing to do with it. And the GoFundMe's got shut down because the family ain't had nothing to do with it. Y'all went for that gullibleness. Hey, get out of here. Excuse me.
Now you got these race hustlers out there that have donated over $400,000 to this family.
Okay.
And this Give, Send, Go was actually started by Karmelo Anthony's family.
So,
well, folks, they got other plans with this money. Yeah, to me,
how you know they got other plans for this money? In your opinion. See, this is what the rumor mills does. This is what that press conference was about. This is why the fatherhead should not been there, because we want to focus on people like him from black and white sports that's spreading lies and rumors. He think this is why this is happening and that's why that's happening. He's spreading lies and rumors like he know what's going on. Spreading lies and rumors. That's why they had the press conference. Because of people like him. Now I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit more of his lies and rumors. I wanted to get my brother on here, let my brother close it out. So I'm going to see, because I'm running out of time. This is extremely longer than what I wanted it to be.
my opinion, man, they have schemed people out of their money.
How?
Let's go ahead and look at this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Family of killer Karmelo Anthony to buy a new house.
Rumors and lies. You didn't even investigate this. You seen it. Oh, they said it online. It's about somebody black that did something. They did it.
And security would donated $430,000.
All lies. And you fell for it wholeheartedly.
As he's freed in Austin Metcalf murder. Wow. So they're capitalizing, folks.
No.
They are now using blood money.
They not capitalizing anything. You fell for the okie doke because it's so easy for you. If you are FBA or ADOS, it's so easy for you to disbelieve your own people. It's so easy for you to feel like they liars and they scheming and scamming and blah, 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 that you bid it hook, line, and sinker because they were lying. TMZ took time to go and dig into it and found out it was lies. Whoever these people are popping these stories up are lying.
to buy a new house.
A lie.
This is unreal, man.
Because it's a lie.
Absolutely unreal.
Because it's a lie.
Says here, the family of the teen accused of stabbing a student athlete to death at a track meet plans to shell out on a new home and security to protect the alleged murderer after he was released from jail.
And that's Fox News. Y'all conservatives love and trust everyday Fox News says. Y'all don't know by now Fox News be lying. These dudes just straight gave y'all a lie and y'all ran with it hook, line, and sinker. That's why they had the press conference. That's why they was there. To dispel lies like this.
Karmelo Anthony walked out of jail silently surrounded by his family on Monday, who posted his $250,000 bond after a judge agreed to lower it from $1 million. And you guys can actually see young Karmelo Anthony right there in that photo right there. And of course, there's Austin Metcalf right there. Rest in peace. It says Anthony is charged with fatally stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in the stands at a track meet on April 2nd. He is now on house arrest, where he'll be required to wear an ankle monitor and stay inside his parents' home. Over $420,000 has been donated to Anthony's family in an online fundraiser for the alleged killer. Not even alleged, he actually admitted he did it. After he reportedly faced racist threats following Metcalf's murder. Yeah, we've seen no proof that actually happened. But hey, when you actually claim race,
no proof. Come look back at my video. No proof. The first video I did for criminal justice last week, they got 1,000 hits on it. Look at them comments. It's all kind of racial stuff in there. All kind of racial. There's no proof that any of this ever happened. There's no proof. Come look at the video. It's proof. It's proof, better. As my brother oh man, I can't think his name right now. Anyway, it's proof. It's proof.
Racism, then people give you money.
All right, I had enough of him because he's falling for the okie doke. Y'all want to check his stuff out? I haven't got his stuff in the description below. He's falling for the okie doke. But let me show you something. I want to show y'all something else. Because this is the post, right? This right here. This is the post. A post that does exactly what he was doing. And this is the people that he's following. These people right here that's speaking lies are people that he's following, right? And I was so happy to see my brother Anton ain't fall for the okie doke and none of this stuff. Look what these people he's following them doing. Watch this. This lady right there, name is Sarah Fields. Her post went so viral and reached so far. Let me see if I can refresh this. If I refresh it, it might erase all the stuff because they might have blocked her. So I don't want to refresh it to be done blocked up. But her post reached a lot of stuff. Look what she says. Karmelo, as a 17-year-old, is learning that when you kill in anger, you get a new house, a new car, full security team, and hero status. No wonder he stabbed someone. His family is celebrating him. There's no accountability. And this is what she wrote. She wrote this and spreading this just like him. So they got this from Fox News or wherever they got this from, right? And they're spreading this to their viewers. He's spreading it on black and white sports. She's spreading it on her Twitter page, and she must be some big shot on Twitter. I don't know who she is. Oh, she's a Republican state delegate. Wow. I didn't see that coming, guys. This is a Republican state delegate and precinct chair. And she got a podcast called Sarah Uncensored. And it does investigative journalism, right? Investigative journalism? What kind of investigation you doing? Because clearly, when you say Karmelo did this, and you're saying Karmelo as a 17-year-old is learning that when you kill in anger, you get a new house, a new car, a full security team, hero status, no wonder he stabbed someone? That's what you're saying? That's not true. None of that's true. But she put it up there as it's true. And look at all these people as of yesterday that was looking at her. 4 million people viewed this. 4.8 million people viewed this. 4.8 million people viewed this. Then somebody else named Bill Murray. This is who he is. And pointed this, right? But there's other pictures with Metcalf and them with the same type of guns. But see, they gotta use this stuff. And I don't even know if this is doctored. Because you can doctor stuff. I don't even know if this is doctored. For all I know. Right? Then they got this right here. Trade offer. You receive a knife in the heart. I receive nothing really. Just wanted to stab a white guy. LOL. Look at this. That made a little dumb dog. Right? This is all the stuff that they did, right? Posted different things. So I decided, okay, well, y'all want to post stuff. So I post my stuff on there, right? Then they post this fake mess about Popo. Like, come on now. This is crazy. So they just was going on and on and on, which made me say, okay, let me go on and on and on. Look at this. Blacks are more likely than any other group to see their race or ethnicity as central to their identity. So I just wanted us to see that this woman on Twitter, let me go back up to her, Sarah Fields. Look at this. Look at the lies. After buying a new home with fundraiser proceeds, Karmelo Anthony now considering killing another white teen so family can afford a summer place. Other people tried to post about the other thing that happened. You don't see hardly nobody looking at this. Ain't nobody paying this no attention. But this other stuff, they all on this. Look at the lies. What's sad as Austin's father spoke of forgiveness, Karmelo's mother is on TikTok bashing Austin's parents, which was not true. Again, another lie. And these people got blue checks by them like they somebody. And they on here lying. That is crazy. Doctoring photos and everything. And Sarah Fields started the whole thread. A delegate. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. She need to be ashamed of herself. Ashamed.
And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly.
All right, so they didn't receive any of the funds. Fox News, all you other conservative places, the lady on Twitter that swears she know everything and don't know jack, they didn't receive any money. And the founder of the organization has said so. And guess who looked at it and found out that he said it? TMZ. So you run around spreading all this stuff, saying this happened and that happened, and you are lying. You are lying. You are liars. The end. What's going on here?
In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial.
And it's unfortunate because I think this needs to be a kid issue. Did you do it? Did you not do it issue? I hate the fact that everything always becomes fucking race. It aggravates the fuck out of me, bro.
Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution.
Calm down, baby girl.
We believe in the laws of this state, but those laws...
See how you can say, calm down, baby girl? That's why I said that was the part he wrote. But you can say, calm down, baby girl, because it's the sister. She emotional. We know women emotional, da-da-da. But if that brother was reading that, who probably really wrote that, and that's why his face look like that, if he was saying it like that, oh my goodness, he's so angry. Oh my goodness, did you see how angry he is?
Must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair.
Hey, so during this time period, you're not supposed to be talking about this stuff. That's why they not going to. Somebody was on my comments talking about, well, why they didn't want the videotapes to be played so much. Dude, it's a court case. They're trying to win it nice and legally and fair. You'll find out about the video in court like everybody else. You want to be able to figure out in your mind what you think. It ain't about what you think. Unless you're going to be on that jury, it ain't about what you think. It's about what the people on that jury think. It's not about you. We learned that the hard way with Trayvon, where all us was sitting there saying that Zimmerman was guilty. And guess what? The people on the jury said, we heard something different. And what they tell us, you gotta trust the system. But now, we don't want to trust the system.
We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process.
All right, so we got the gist of it. We'll continue. We'll go over the full press conference on the Millionaire Morning Show this morning. Make sure y'all tap.
All right, so yeah, you can tap in the Anton show. I wasn't planning on showing that much of Anton's video, but please give him a like and share and subscribe on his channel. Appreciate him for allowing us to utilize his content and to be able to bring out more content. I appreciate that. And I appreciate him for what he said because he put a nice balance on it. Right now, Tariq Nasheed is going to talk about the judge, and he's going to talk about what happened when he's going to talk about the judge, and going to talk about the press conference. So here we go.
Conference with the family of Karmelo Anthony down in Texas. Karmelo Anthony, for those who don't know, you've been hiding under a rock. That's the black child who was forced to defend himself from an aggressor or two aggressors, allegedly, who approached him, harassed him, and then allegedly put hands on him. And he was forced to defend himself. He got locked up. There was some crowdfunding for his bail. A judge listened to some of the evidence and looked at his record, saying that this guy was clean as a whistle. So she lowered the ridiculous bail that he had. He had $1 million bail, lowered the bail to $250K. He got out immediately, and the white supremacists lost their minds.
Say I said, it's a good way to sum it up. They lost their minds. They went crazy. How dare y'all let them go free? Right? How dare y'all let them go free? Keep going.
Supremacists are very upset.
Yes, they are.
That a black person who's accused of this kind of crime, harming a white person, was able to just get out of jail, period, even though he's not free because, he's under house arrest from what I understand. And
yeah, so he's not even free. They act like he free and he home free. He not. I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead, brother.
You still have a trial coming up. But see, with the white supremacists, this don't look good. The fact that he got out and the fact that people are talking about self-defense, which this is a self-defense case. So they feel a certain way about it. They're really crying and kicking and screaming. They've been threatening the judge. They've been threatening Karmelo's family. They've been trying to intimidate them. So there was a press conference with the family and a spokesperson, and the father of Austin Metcalf showed up to the press conference wearing some shades, looking like he's trying to intimidate. And they had him removed. They were like, no, he needs to go. And the white supremacists online was like, oh God, they attacked the victim's father. No. There was no attack of anything. That man had no reason coming up there.
Exactly.
What the hell are you going up there for other than to try to intimidate and harass the family? And does intimidation and harassment run in the family? I mean, that's why allegedly his son got caught out there intimidating and harassing Karmelo for no reason. Karmelo wasn't interacting with this guy. So Metcalf, the student, goes up to the guy, harassing him allegedly, assaulting him allegedly, and things went left. So does the apple fall far from the tree, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey.
Is this what's taught in the home? Because, the father had no reason going up there.
No reason.
This is a very sensitive time. Why are you going to the press conference?
And a press conference wasn't even about them trying to say, oh, our son is innocent, like they thought the press conference was about. The press conference was them saying that they stand with their son, that he innocent. But the press conference was about people are lying on us, telling rumors and threatening us like Sarah Fields, like Black and White Sports. They're lying on us and saying all kind of things about us. We want to clear the air. That's why they had the press conference, to stop them from being able to keep coming out with these lies by exposing the lies and the liars.
And trying to really sully the case to a certain degree. Because basically he went up there, and people look at it as him trying to intimidate the family and their supporters. His presence was likely meant to create an atmosphere of fear and discomfort. This is on some Mississippi burning type thing. And people ain't going for it. Also, it looked like he was allegedly, we're talking about the dad. And again, people are saying that there's some real janky stuff on his record. People are saying that that dad has some janky stuff allegedly on his record, allegedly. But he was trying to create a media moment so he could shift the narrative by him showing up uninvited. He knew the cameras would kind of catch it.
Which they did.
And he inserted himself into the public discussion to try to flip sympathy back towards his side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also looked like what he was trying to do. He's showing up. He's trying to provoke some type of emotional or reactive outburst. You see, you got to be very...
Now think about that. You seen the father, or you going to see the father sitting there trying to hold it in. The father's sitting there trying to hold it in. The wife is reading the part that I believe he wrote for herself because of her misspeaking when she said mine, then she said my husband. When she said my physical, my emotional state, and then she said my husband, right? So it seemed like that was a part where he did his input, but of course he can't be seen on there angry and crying. And imagine that he was up there angry and crying, and they flashed a scene to that father and flashed a scene to him. Think about the press and all the stuff that they would say. So we don't really know how it's going to go at this event. But one thing we do know is you can't be here. Because you is going to take the spotlight, or you want to do something that's going to cause something to be sent back to us and make us look bad. Because these people want anything on them to make them look bad. Anything, any reason to make them look bad.
Very careful with these folks, because if somebody from Karmelo's side had reacted harshly to this guy showing up, they were going to use that in the media. They were going to run with it. So they're trying to be slick by having this guy go up here. And if somebody were to yell at him, they will, oh, look how irrational. Oh, they're attacking us.
Exactly.
Oh, look at him.
Exactly.
Oh, look at him.
Exactly.
So, they were trying to really put a monkey wrench in Karmelo's defense, because Karmelo's a squeaky clean kid. The kid is squeaky clean. They haven't been able to sully him in the media.
That's why I said those pictures with him putting the middle finger up and got the gun, more than likely that's Photoshopped. They're Photoshopping stuff and putting it up there. And people like, oh, see, look at him. See, the typical black guy. Because I don't got nothing on him. We got to make something up then. The craziest picture that they could show of him was the mug shot where he looked like he crying. And they just show that and they look like, oh, he's a hardened criminal. You can see on the mug shot, he's scared and crying.
That's been a problem. That's been a problem for these white supremacists. They can't sully Karmelo.
Yeah, they can't.
Now, the people who got a shaky background is the Metcalf family. Their background is shaky. That family, the dad got a GoFundMe, the mom got a separate GoFundMe. It's all over the place with these people. And the dad, there's some stuff. People are talking about some real funny style stuff allegedly on his record. Karmelo, on the other hand, he grew up in a 2-parent home, honor student, captain of the team, sports team, athletic, works a job. Good kid, man. Just a good kid all the way around. So somebody's trying to bully this kid and nobody's doing anything about it. You're bullying this kid. You have to kind of do what you need to do to defend yourself. You see? So they can't thug him up.
Yeah, they want to thug him up.
They can't talk about,
that's why I said those pictures are Photoshop. Try to thug him up. They can't thug him up.
Oh, he came from a broken home or something.
Yeah, oh man, they was running with that one.
Somebody was on crack. They can't do that to him. Good kid, good home.
Yep.
And he was just allegedly apprehended by some intimidating figures. And because they can't sully him, the media, they've been trying to lie on him. They tried to lie, and I talked about this the other day. They tried to lie and say they got that money from GoFundMe or from the Give, Send, Go crowdfunding site, and they got the money and immediately bought a house and bought an Escalade. And they're just splurging with the money that was raised. Family, and that came out to be a lie. Number one, that house, and I talked about that the other day, they've already had that house. They've been in that house. Also, they've already had that car. Think about it. It takes more than 4 days to buy a damn house. All right. Y'all should have known that was cap right there. It takes way more than 4 days to buy a damn house.
Way longer to buy.
You got to go through escrow.
Yep.
You got to go through a whole
break it down
bunch of shit to get a damn house.
Yes.
You don't get no house in 4 days. You don't even rent a house in 4 damn days.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
They just line their asses off out here in the media. That works in favor of Brother Karmelo. This shows how desperate these white supremacists are.
Exactly. They showing that they know the case is weak. So they trying to win it in the public sphere on social media to get them hyped up enough to threaten the right people enough so that they'll swing it the way that they want it to go.
They're desperate. They gotta sully him. They gotta sully the family. So what they're doing now, because they can't sully him, they can't sully Karmelo, this spokesperson, that Dominique dude, they're digging up his little janky record. They're like, he's been arrested 1 million times.
Yeah, they did. They tried to dig up something with him. They went after the judge. Man, Tariq, you is breaking it down, brother.
This Dominique dude. So this is desperation too. Okay, whoever the Dominique dude is, okay, he's been arrested. Who gives a damn?
Exactly.
All right. So what?
So what?
That ain't got nothing to do with Karmelo. He's not related to Karmelo.
No, he's not.
He's not even Karmelo's lawyer.
No, he's not.
I don't know why they have him as a spokesperson for the family. Now that I don't know. And many of us on the grassroots, we're questioning that Dominique dude. So yeah, he's a nothing burger. We're questioning that dude, but what he's doing or what his get down is has absolutely nothing to do with Karmelo.
And I'm going to leave it right there. So that's our brother Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to let it end off with him, with his summary. And just want to let you guys know, if you like the Tuesday show, like it seemed like y'all do, because last Tuesday show has been on fire. So hopefully this one is on fire as well. And I will talk to you all later. But before we leave you tonight, I want to let you hear our artist of the week. And these three sisters can sing. So I'm going to let you hear our sisters as they sing the Shema. Got our sisters 3 before joy. 3 before joy. I was caught up with that joke. They guys, I was like, why they stop? Why they stop? I forgot I don't show the clip. I want y'all to go check them out. I got them in the description below. So I will show all the clip. I want you to go check them out. Watch their channel. Get them a like. Get their music and stuff from all the different things. They got albums out. These sisters are powerful. Y'all heard their powerful voices. They singing for the community. It's all about building up the community. I'm just happy at this moment to see us sticking together. People don't like it when we stick together. They get so angry when we stick together. I just want to see us sticking together and just keep building and growing and just doing what we got to do. All right. So with that being said, I wish you all Layla Tov, which is good night, and shalom. Shema Israel.